And there we are. Surprises galore. Surprise, it's Monday. Surprise, not a surprise because we do it every Monday. We've been doing it for 56 Mondays, and we're here to do it again. And I don't do it alone. I get to do it with this guy, Joshua R. Pangborn. Hello.
Hi, happy Monday, Nakia.
Happy Monday, Josh, and welcome back to the SideKick Power Hour, where every week we bring in the SideKick Crewniverse right here in one spot to hang out, talk about the shows and the creations that we are putting out into the world that you so sweetly help support by being a part of our Patreon. And we're so happy about that. Tonight, we have a very special episode for you, and I'm going to let Joshua tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, we have the very surprise Christmas episode of Demon Doctor that we're going to be watching tonight. The one that I didn't even know I was going to make until 2 weeks before we made it. So we're also going to be talking about a lot of things going on in the Skeleton Crew and Sidekick Production universe. We have a very, very important question to ask everyone that's in line with our theme of the night, and that, of course, is who is your favorite incarnation of Santa Claus in popular culture? So please think about that question and post your comments in the comments, because we'll be getting to that by the end of the show. And we're also going to probably just, dabble and talk about the musical episode just a little bit.
I wouldn't imagine that we could have one of these shows once the musical episode airs. What are we going to talk about? We talk
the next musical episode.
We talk about it so much. Folks, it's so much fun. We're so grateful for everybody that's been helping to contribute to make the musical episode a reality. Recently I was in New York and I recorded all of the cast singing their parts for the cast recording that will be available on iTunes and Spotify and Apple Music. Very cool that we get to do that. So you can help us by being a member of the Patreon, but you can also just make a donation at Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App at the information right there below. Now, we definitely got a lot to cover, so let's get Ashley and Stuart in here. Here she is. We love her, Ashley Monique Menard.
Hello.
Hello,
Ashley.
Welcome back, and let's get him in here, Stuart Kiczek.
Oh, I was trying to slide right into my tube here, but I'll do the square thing. That's fine.
It won't let us do it. So in order to do that, I have to remove Ashley.
Don't do that. Bring her back.
Bring me back.
Right.
Bring back my girl.
I like this corner. This works.
Okay, this corner works for you. Welcome,
Stuart in the corner.
Yeah,
that's
you can put me
Stuart in the corner. Stuart, we missed you last week. How have you been?
I'm missed you guys. Fresh as a daisy now.
Well, we're so glad that you're here. And Ashley, what's new with you?
Oh, I was playing with some pussy all weekend.
Please say more.
I went to Pennsylvania to visit my girlfriend, and we had such a great time just playing with two pussies. What were you up to?
I too was spending the weekend with my friends and my husband, and it was a good weekend. So, welcome back, everybody. To
I speak of, I made him a cat house.
That's so.
Oh, the cats. Oh, the cats. Now I get it.
Right now of cat houses.
Oh.
Well, so as we finish,
I was playing with my pussy this weekend as well.
Aw, Stuart, you have the cutest one.
I know.
So as we rewatch season 1 of Demon Doctor, we thought it would be fun to see tonight's guest's initial audition for the role of Mark. So we're going to play that for you right now. Stand by. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
The initial audition for the role of Detective Mark Bissett. Nakia, Mark. We ran. It chased after us. We got separated. I never saw Jacob again. I eventually found some of his clothes covered in blood. but I never found anything else. And I never found that werewolf again.
I'm sorry. You think you were attacked by a werewolf?
I know how I sound. I know what people think of me, but I know what I saw. And I know what killed my fiance. I guess I just realized if one monster exists in the world, then a whole lot more must too.
Well, that sounds like a whole lot of crazy that I can't help with.
I didn't ask for your help.
Actually, you did. And I'm here to deliver.
Listen, thanks for the coffee, Doctor.
I translated the photograph. Well, most of it. Some of the runes I'm still working on, but I have the bulk of it. The challenge in understanding the runes was not in which version the killer was writing in, but in recognizing he or she was writing in 3 versions at the same time.
Okay, what does that mean?
Well, this part I'm still working on, but this part here most closely translates to, and so it begins.
That sounds pretty...
Ominous, yes.
Shit.
I don't suppose you ever found out what these runes were written in.
Actually, we did. It was a paste made out of some kind of flour or flowers, actually. But we just could never figure out what kind, though. But it was definitely flowers. Does that make you think of anything?
No, I'm afraid not.
That didn't look like Mark-Eugene.
No, but this does. Everybody, hello.
Ah!
Yeah.
There. Oh.
It's Mark.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
it's
Mark-
Mark.
Mark-Eugene, welcome back. Oops, I forgot that was my audition for Mark.
Oops, you did it again.
So now you can see what could have been. Who knows who I might have auditioned for?
Oh my god, that was so good.
I don't know. I cannot imagine anyone else playing Detective Mark Bessem other than Mark-Eugene Garcia.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't really think so either. Mark-Eugene, what is up with you? What's new since we last saw you on the show?
Since I last saw you, so much. I have a new day job, so that's going on. I'm managing at the Drama Bookshop here in New York. I know, it's super
Drama
exciting.
Bookshop is back.
That
It's
is
back.
awesome.
And for anybody who's not from New York City, what is the Drama Bookshop, Mark-Eugene Garcia?
It's a bookshop about drama. Now, it's the place to get
Very
scripts
accurate.
and the place to talk theater. It is a mecca for all of us theater people to go and be artists again. So it's nice to have that right now. I used to go there, and now I get to work there.
Well, that's so cool, man. How has filming of season 2 of Demon Doctor been?
It has been quite literally a whole different beast, just because we did it during this time of the pandemic. But it's been really exciting. They got me through it. Seeing these people, this family that we have, it's been really wonderful.
That's awesome.
And I think also just because something else is new, he's very modest, and I don't think he's going to talk about it. Didn't you win an award recently?
I haven't announced it yet, so
Then we won't talk about it then.
Yeah,
Never
I'm just
mind.
gonna share that
Spoilers.
with you and
Wow.
the 22 listeners.
But you also have something going on Wednesday. Then we can segue to that.
I do. This Wednesday, there is a reading of one of my shows called What Friends Are For. The Tiny Theater is doing. There you go. Perfect. Is doing it. It is. It'll be live on Facebook. This reading. I saw them do a friend of mine's show. I just fell in love with them. It was so exciting. And so I kind of reached out and said, hey, I have this show I think you'd be great for. And it just timing worked out and the whole thing worked out. So this Wednesday, come see it. It's a lot of fun. It's a dark comic show about the lengths we go for our friends. It's a quick show. It's like a 15-minute show.
That's awesome. Well, I know for me, there's been a lot of really fun times filming season 2 of Demon Doctor, and I have a little bit of filming left. Hopefully that some of those scenes are with you. It's always a good time. But we did have something that we wanted to share with the folks at home, a little behind the scenes. These are the types of things that we are posting over at our Patreon for fans to get a look behind the scenes of things that happen in all of the shows. But this one we thought was pretty cute.
Look, Derek is just a friend. You have nothing to worry about.
Well, that's good. Because I'm falling in love with you, and I'd hate to have to cut that short. By the way, I totally lied. We're going for a hard R rating
my God.
tonight. I'm so sorry I ripped your cup. Ah! I was trying to be sexy and I failed. So sorry.
It's all right.
I can buy you a new belt.
Totally fine. It's totally fine.
That's cut, Paul.
Was it totally fine? Was it totally fine?
It was. And I have to say, in my vast experience of having my belt removed, I've never had it ripped in half before. So that was quite the exciting
Very passionate scene.
It was. It was. That's the
You
first time
are
I've seen it. I'm
about
so
to-
happy to see that.
We are about to watch the holiday episode of Demon Doctor. Josh, tell us how this came about.
Well, it was really a collaboration between Mark saying, let's do a Christmas episode, and me going, okay. So we were filming at a retreat in November. Ashley and Mark and I and Andrew and Paul and Christian, we went away to film some very special scenes for a Demon Doctor episode coming up in season 2. And it was right before the holidays. And so we talked about a Christmas episode. And then we said, you know what? We have 2 weeks. I think we can do it. Right? Yeah. And somehow I was able to convince everyone to do a Christmas episode in basically 2 weeks. So,
well, let's take a look at this episode. It was so much fun to make, and I know for me, scoring it and doing the sound design was a lot of fun. But just like trying to come up with like the backgrounds and stuff and everything was just a lot of fun. And
I will say this is definitely one of the hardest episodes I ever had to edit. Because we did so many new technical things with it that I never done before. So, yeah, and kudos to you for putting up with all of my badgering you to do more.
Notes, lots of notes.
This is Demon Doctor, the first Codex Yuletide Appendix.
First Codex, got it.
Here we go.
Kristen Cantwell. Owen.
I recognize some of these people.
Sonic. He spilled water on a gremlin.
On a mogwai.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas cookies are really the only thing worthwhile about Christmas.
Oh, come on. That can't be all Christmas means to you.
You're right.
I love that line. Your voice sounds so good.
Because Madame Ruby's at her sister's place in Chicago.
You are such a Scrooge.
Well, excuse me. Do I look rich to you? I have holes in my hoodie.
Yeah, but you paid for it to come that way.
Yeah.
I don't get this whole thing about Christmas.
What's to get? Families coming together to celebrate their love for one another and eating and drinking in front of the fireplace.
I didn't have a fireplace as a child. I don't even have one now.
Okay, well, singing in front of the tree. I mean, at least you even had a good time doing that, right?
Yeah, things were very different in the Jedial household, apparently.
For real? That's so sad.
See, you say sad, but I say no. I'm thrilled that I didn't have to deal with all that schmaltz.
Don't be like that. Christmas created a lot of beautiful memories. I'll always remember decorating the tree with my dad or baking cookies with my mom.
Baking cooks with my mom.
Keep me warm on a cold winter's night.
Oh,
that line gave me such trouble in the audio.
Sorry. Did you say something? Because something really boring was putting me to sleep. And
Joke all you want, but I know you have some special Christmas memories.
No, it's a whole lot of fiddle faddle in the end.
Just the sound of burning and children scream.
Around our rune killer. My special Christmas memories.
He's gone cold with that. I mean, unless you have some new evidence, we're kind of stuck.
Great. So then I'm failing Lance, and you're failing all of the other victims.
Why aren't you failing all the other victims?
It's Christmas, after all. I'm giving the gift of blame to you. You're welcome.
Fine.
How Catholic.
But you have to put up a tree and hang up a stocking first.
Yeah, I don't have either of those, but I do have some new books. I bet there's some clues in there.
Oh, give it a rest, Derek. Nothing is going to happen right now. Even the killers are celebrating.
Oh, look.
Valve!
The killers are celebrating.
The machine, it is not working. Valve! Where are you at?
Where's my task manager?
How can I help you?
Could you explain to me why you insist on your...
my dear.
Can you hear me now?
There.
Is it better?
The second button
Good.
to the left.
Could you explain to me why you insist on meeting your potential clients through these scientific devices instead of a more, I say, reliable source? Like magic. Oh, just like the old days.
I'm a bitch who likes to keep up with the times.
I'm a bitch who likes to keep up with the times.
Oh, that is preposterous.
Is it? I seem to recall hearing through the dark web.
It's so cold. The computer screen is cracking.
High priestess bungled her very first harvest.
It is true, yes. I have made a few errors, but practice makes perfect, no?
So,
Practice.
you come to me?
Well,
So,
it is your
I
time of
love
year,
this.
is
It's
it
one of my
not?
favorite scenes of the whole thing.
Frau Perster, they say, is the most powerful during the 12 days of Christmas. It seems to me that the old ways still have some sway in the modern world.
So good.
So
The
good.
lazy and disobedient do have a reason to fear my punishment at this time of the year. Yeah. But
Yeah.
somehow I think you want something else from me.
Indeed. Tell me, is Yorakatine available? I have a mission for him.
I love the snowflakes in the opening.
I know.
Very
I love it.
Doctor Who. I like it.
And then the music is linked up.
I never caught that.
Let me guess.
So
Your tree
funny.
was filled with termites.
No. I just thought it might be fun to share a cup of cocoa with a friend.
I thought you told me that Jesse was out of town for Christmas.
Yeah, he is. It's you. It's you, obviously. Was that not obvious?
You're the friend.
So, how about the cup of cocoa?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass, but now I know what to get you for Christmas if we have to share a cup.
You can have your own cup, Derek.
Growler.
Look at you, always lazying around like a lump on a log.
I'm sorry, mistress. I didn't hear you.
Ralph, you should not have to listen for me. You should feel me. You should be able to anticipate every single one of my needs, my sweet.
I'm not psychic.
Hold him more pity. But I suppose it is too much to expect a half ogre to think for himself.
I couldn't fix this. Sorry.
I thought you'd be in a good mood. Wasn't Frau Perchta able to help you?
No, she did. In fact, she will be able to get the Yaraka team to get the heart of Detective Basim.
Unless Ravia's protection spell is too strong.
But that is the whole reason I needed Frau Perchta's spell. To see if the Yaraka team would be strong enough for the spell. Christmas, there are few things stronger than the Yaraka team.
Yes, but if the protection spell is too strong and you end up injuring the Yakatine, won't that make Frau Perchta angry?
And Christmas is nearly over. What harm could you do to me then? Oh, honestly, Ralph, you worry too much.
Too much.
Relax, my sweet.
I'm sorry.
Well, I needed you... Oh, what did I need?
You make him look so good here.
Ralph, you made me forget. Oh, if only I could get good help. If only that's what I could get for Christmas. If only Père Noël would give me my wish. Garth, I have got you a Christmas gift. Close your eyes. Open your hand.
Oh, I miss the ocean.
I know you.
It's a little loud. I'm sorry.
Merry
Garth
Christmas.
is so adorable.
Thank you, mistress.
Now go grab my coat.
I can't believe that you snuck this into my suitcase before I left the station.
I love it. Do you love it? And put it on.
Yeah, right. Yeah. See, my mother would have a heart attack if she saw me in something like that. I mean, this is the woman who yelled at me because I was wearing white socks with black pants.
Wow, our moms are really different. I don't think mine even owns a pair of socks.
Yeah, well, don't get me wrong.
Weird.
I love
My mom
spending
hates
time at home
socks.
for the holidays, but I
Can't
am
be.
glad
I also
that
hate
just
socks.
the one time of the year, you have no idea what it's like being around someone so intense.
Now, excuse me while I take some Olin Mill portraits of myself.
not a thing.
Look, you take care of yourself, okay?
I gotta
I
do
don't
a
like the idea
selfie.
of you spending Christmas.
I'm gonna try to get there.
No, good luck with that.
I'm gonna let
Somehow
you finish, but I
Dumbledore
gotta do
doesn't seem like
something.
he's too much into the holiday spirit.
I got to do a self tape for a Mark
I'll be
Wahlberg
right
movie.
there, Ma.
Man,
Be fair. He's more of a Professor Snape.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means. You take care of yourself, all right?
Oh, happy Christmas! Bart, is this you?
Hi, Erindi. I'm just, how are you?
Oh, well, I am doing well. Thank you. It is just very surprising to hear from you. Yeah?
Right. I know I don't usually call, but I was hoping, well, do you think I could talk to my father?
Who is that?
Do you want to talk to your son? I don't know. He wants to talk to you.
No thanks.
I'm so sorry, Bart. Your father is not here right now.
Are you sure? I mean, that really sounded like him in the back.
I just told you he wasn't here. Why would I lie?
But
Now, happy Christmas, Bart. Oh, your stepbrother, he says hello. And I am very, very sorry that we did not send you the goat that we usually send you. But, you know, times have been very tough, Bart. Money is very tight. So, but I promise we will sacrifice something in your name. Okay?
thank you. That means
Okay. Bye-bye now, Bart.
Isn't there a Brandon's Christmas film you could be watching on repeat?
Or we could be watching together.
You just don't give up.
No. I suppose I'm like Santa's elves in that regard. Single-minded, focused on the task at hand, determined to carry it out so
The
people
engine.
like you
Puppet.
could have a
Burger.
good Christmas.
Yeah, you do realize that the idea of the Christmas elf is hogwash.
What?
They're literal fairy tales. They date back to like 1850 or something. They evolved from the Scandinavian elves, and those elves are
They're a fairy
anything
tale.
but holly and jolly.
That doesn't sound right.
Christmas was even a national
That
holiday
doesn't
until
sound
1870.
right.
If you want to break it all
That was my
down,
California
Christmas
thing
is
now.
really just a
Oh,
series of
Spatito.
stolen celebrations put together to
Aw.
convince a conquered people to convert to Christianity.
Maybe then, but it's changed into something different now.
Has it? Has it really? Well, if so, then that just means that Christmas is a time when people feel forced to buy things to prove they love and care for other people that they actually have no real feelings for. People are forced to pretend to be nice so they don't have to actually be good. It's a time when kids with families remind kids from broken homes how terrible their lives are.
Wow, that is right out of a Hallmark movie.
Good night, Mark.
Let me read a book. I always read books. I'm Jared.
A very active character. What did Mark get a cat?
He reads a lot of books.
I love this scene.
man,
Yeah.
how did you guys get all that fake snow into the background? That is dedication.
No, he's not. He's got us.
Yes, but he comes from a much larger family.
So what? So do I.
Xander, there could be over 300.
He looks
Tomorrow's
amazing.
just one plan.
Oh, wow, that's way bigger than my family. Why does he go visit them?
No! You've been told! Gorblatz is searching for his Nat. Gorblatz could find him and kill his clan.
Yeah, but that's why you got that dead guy's skin in your face, to help protect the clan.
Ew.
It doesn't make it safe. Not even on the feast of Saturnalia.
Saturnalia is way overrated if you ask me. He ain't missing much.
His family. Even if family doesn't miss Nat. Even if family is ashamed because Nat got kidnapped by Groblax.
Who cares if they don't want to see you? You got family right here. We're your family.
You're not Matzo Morellos.
You don't have to be related to be part of your family. Family is
Here
the
we go.
people that you care about, that you love, and people who support you. Right, Xander?
That's right. And to prove to you how much we care, we got a surprise for you.
The demon doctor.
Hello, my friend. Sergio and Xander have told me all about your situation, and I want to help. I'm in need of a new shop assistant, and I was hoping I could offer you a job.
You want Nat to come work for you? Sweeping floors?
Among other things, yes. Yes, I mean, not the most exciting of jobs.
Yes. Thank you. Oh, this brings me so much joy. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, good. Good. I'm so happy. Oh, if you'll excuse me, I'm getting another call, but we can work out the details after I get back to the city. Just merge. Drop by the shop. Hopefully by then we'll have come up with a believable excuse to explain your face. Happy holidays. Oh, wait, what about a farming accident? Oh, that might work.
Thank you both. You've given such purpose. You really are my family.
Happy Centenalia, Nat.
Happy Centenalia.
That word.
Xander,
Yeah?
where did you get that phone from?
Oh, don't you worry about it. This guy ain't gonna miss nothing. Not after that happy ending.
Oh, Xander.
I love that.
I love it.
Xander's gonna Xander.
Oh, we'll be right back after these messages.
Oh, hey. How was the flight?
It was great. Thanks for meeting me at the airport.
Uh-oh. Sir, you look stressed. Would you like a relaxing massage and blowjob? Yes.
It's like a house of cards, and if I blow the wrong way, it's all just gonna come crashing down.
I'm worried about me and Anthony, Pop.
What's that for?
We're living together. We love each other. But we're just not a team anymore.
I get it. Adulting is really, 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 really hard. I've decided I know what I'm going to do with the rest of my life.
So you've heard the story about my killer day.
Heard it. I live for it.
I live my life. And I don't think that you could say that about yourself.
I am tired of giving you sage advice only to have you rebuke me.
Last night we played Hide the Rattle and I still haven't found it.
Oh, this is a gay bar.
I'm Sad. Spelled CHJD, the H is silent.
Why? I mean, hi.
All of you are idiots. Except you. I'll leave you all to figure out who I mean.
I wouldn't lie to him. I don't see any reason to hide the truth from my friends, family, and loved ones.
I know the owners. Almost arrested most of them at some point. They're a great bunch.
That way of life gets old.
That way of life? Or just you? I guess it's good that I have such a great sense of self-confidence.
I'm looking for a real bear god.
Who changed the light bulb in the sex spot? It's way too bright in there.
Don't you remember the good old days of playing male prostitute in the backyard with your buddies?
It's only prostitute now. Gender's dead.
Oh my goodness, so much excite, Josh. So much excite.
I'm beyond excited, actually.
Yeah.
It's been a very long time, so.
I know. It seems it's so funny to watch back the trailer and and to see everybody's faces looking so different. Hey, Yolanda.
Hi, Yolanda.
The Skeleton Crew Season 5 is on the way, and we wanted to take a minute this evening to play you some more stuff about the musical episode. You can stream all of Skeleton Crew right now at skeletoncrewtheseries.com. Of course, Skeleton Crew always features Ashley, Monique, Menard, and Stuart Kiczek, and of course Mark-Eugene Garcia, who was this week's special guest. Mark-Eugene, what was it like for you to come in and record the musical episode for the cast recording?
That was exciting. I've only been in that situation as a writer, so it was neat to be inside the booth. It was crazy. It was hot, but it was really crazy. I enjoyed every second of it.
Well, you really did, and we enjoyed having you. We thought the folks at home might want to see a little bit about what that was like, and just to remind folks that you can help support us and see all of these types of things at our Patreon, which is listed below.
Get those two lines since they're back to back.
Have to be anything understatement?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want you to be happy. Here you go.
It's my career. Daddies need babies who do what they're told, so ask of me anything, Daddy. No request is too bold. You can say I've got daddy, and yes, that's the understatement of the year. There's just no other way to state it when my daddy's happy.
Beautiful.
That's all the thanks I want to hear.
That's exciting. I don't know what to do with my hands when I sing, apparently. So.
Well, no, I think that's, one of the things that was interesting for me was watching people take the words that Josh had written and the melody that I had created and watch, how people embodied the songs physically, while they're performing them live, which is tremendously different than lip syncing to a recording, especially a recording that's not you. So I really loved watching everybody, and everybody gave such great performances, and it was just so much fun for me and Josh to watch you guys bring our creation to life, basically. So don't forget, all of that stuff that you're watching with us tonight is available over at the Patreon. We'd love for you to support us. You can get in for as little as $3 a month.
I know I just got to take this. Hello?
I love her.
Hey, Captain.
I
Merry
want
Christmas.
this soundtrack.
Mark, is something wrong?
No, not at all. I wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas.
I appreciate that. But this is my personal line. You're only supposed to use this for emergencies.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I need to take a moment to thank you. You really helped me get my head on straight this year.
Listen, Ned, it can't be easy. Losing Jacob, and then your friend Dylan.
Derek? No, he's fine. Oh, yes. Yes.
Dylan.
That was hard.
Daryl, whatever his name is.
You got himself to a good place again.
Right, but I couldn't have done it without you.
I'm not willing to take credit for the state your head is in. I mean, what did you say was behind your last case?
A Rakshasa?
Right.
Granny.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
Well, I mean, it was kind of obvious. That's what my source said. The crime was taking place on Diwali, plus the victim's flesh looked like it'd been torn off and eaten.
Mark,
eyebrow.
I'm trying to enjoy a holiday meal with my family.
Right. Sorry.
Thank you.
I love her.
Mark, happy holidays.
My husband must have some secret that he's not telling me, Madam Ruby. He must! I mean, otherwise, why would he be skulking about in the middle of the night like that? I mean, does he not think I don't notice when he leaves the bed at 3 in the morning?
I realize this is a challenging time for you, but I've warned you. The cards do not work during Christmas. The Yule energies are completely at odds with the
Mhm.
gift beyond.
Surely you could try. I'll pay extra.
Oh, Amber. Believe me, I wish I could, but I just can't. Sorry, I am getting a call.
Is it from the great beyond?
A call on the phone. The great beyond doesn't use audio waves.
But wait, Madam Ruby, wait!
Thank the goddess. You saved me from Amber.
What do you know about Yuletide?
The Yule cat.
Yes. I've been trying to find my book on Icelandic myth and folklore, but someone seems to have borrowed it.
It's not my fault if my niece just loves the pictures in it.
Get the book.
The Jalakaturin, or Yule cat,
By Ben Wu.
is an Icelandic monster who stalks the countryside at Christmas time. He feasts on people who have not been given new clothing.
That's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is you calling me up to ask about this cat.
Ben also did my music video.
Lonely.
Don't be silly. I like being alone.
And no one likes being alone during the holidays.
Yeah, well, don't tell me what I like and don't like, okay?
Have you called your mother?
Okay.
That won't do any good. She probably doesn't even know how to turn on a phone. Just, look, thanks for the information. I'm sorry that I bothered you. I got a little nervous because I was talking to Mark
Jingle
and I saw
bells
a
in
cat
minor.
and he doesn't own a cat. And
Underneath.
What are you doing talking to me? You've got to get over there and make sure it's not a Jalakaturin.
I'm sure it's not. It's...
Go!
Oh my god, what is playing today?
Hey, Detective Bessem, Merry Christmas.
That was last Christmas.
Can you even say that?
Merry Christmas? Why do you think I can't say Merry Christmas?
I mean, you're a, you know,
What?
a demon. Doesn't saying Christ like hurt you or something?
This is why I hate Hollywood. It's the bastardization of my kind.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You have no idea how frustrating this is.
In some ways, I guess I always thought all demons were evil, but here you are. I mean, yeah, you do have sex with dead bodies,
I was cursed, okay?
but you also try to help people.
Ah, speaking of which, Derek called me. He said you have some kind of cat living with you?
Cat? No, I'm not a cat. Oh, no.
It sounds like it's very scary.
There is a cat here.
Look, I'm sorry, I don't want to alarm you, but you know, that...
Derek, you're here. Let me get the photo. They're about to play the fourth replay to make the Yuletide game. So, like,
I had so much fun with the audio.
Is this him? Is this Jalakaturin?
Oh, yeah, look at that pretty kitty.
Did you spike your eggnog on the way?
Yep, I thought he looked hungry.
What is that? The Yule cat.
Another reason to hate Christmas.
My gun's in the other room.
Nah, look, bullets aren't gonna work on that hide, okay? That's one tough pussycat. I mean, it has to be. It only eats the meanest people.
Meanest people. It eats people that haven't been given gifts of new clothes, that haven't been given presents. Because they're bad. It's a punishment demon. What? Just... Quick, give me your hat. Happy holidays, Mark.
Merry Christmas, Derek.
All right, I'll chill.
Well, it looks like someone's got themselves a new friend, detective.
I get my very own monster cat? Derek, this is the best Christmas present ever. Thank you.
Unfortunately, your detective received a gift of the new clothing before my little kitty could feast on him.
Blasted demonologist. Always trying to find a way to vex me.
Yep.
Curses.
I'm a little bit more intrigued by the victim.
Defrost
I
mode.
did some digging, and I discovered that he is protected by some very powerful vengeance magic.
Yes.
Las Ronas doing?
You do realize that if my little kitty had managed to eat him, that this magic might have been able to kill him. Yeah?
It is a risk I was willing to take.
Not me, Genevieve. You put my precious in danger. It seems you have no idea with whom you are dealing.
Of course, you can threaten me all you want, but you and I both know you are nearly powerless on December 26th. And Christmas, it only comes once a year.
I love that part. It's such a rugged read.
Watch your back. You may think very little of me and mine, but you have made a grave enemy today.
Maybe you should take your vehicle in for a window inspection.
I'll add you to the list.
Oh no. Shit, it's your mom.
Hi,
Shit.
Hello, Mother.
Stark and scary screams the stork, unaware of the nature of the package it delivers.
I just wanted to say that I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
Ma's been hitting the nog already.
That damn of a day. The day they carted poor Nessa away. The fire burned. The house down true. But sticks and stones don't make a home. And fairies through the whole night.
So
I gotta go. Take care of yourself, please. Twice in one day. What a
I don't know, are you eating enough?
Well,
just
you-
cut her off. He
Like
just
hat and
cuts
ring.
her off.
You like a Turin.
Yeah, that. I thought, least I could do was bring your hat back.
Oh, let me get your hat.
No. Keep it. It's festive. You need festive right now. Oh, speaking of.
That is going to make a mess.
It's artificial.
Damn. You've taken away everything I can complain about.
Yeah, I tried to think ahead. Look, Derek, I just want to say thanks. And spread a little Christmas cheer. I'm gonna go. Merry Christmas, Derek.
Mark.
Yeah?
I don't suppose you'd like to stay and help me decorate this?
Yeah.
Hi, Jason.
And when we're done, we are totally gonna put on some Christmas movies. Like 5. I brought pajamas. Stick with me. I'm gonna make sure you learn to love Christmas.
Ugh.
Gross.
7 o'clock on Christmas Eve. 2 friends, all family. 'Cause we're friends. Oh, there's a rough song. Love it, love it.
And the music is playing. Children searching the sky.
I like that Mark has NYPD pajamas.
Yep.
What is that? Is that mistletoe?
Yes. Madame Ruby hangs it from time to time. It's a symbol of rebirth and protection, among other things.
Yeah, like kissing.
Yeah, it's evolved into that, yeah.
It's involved in that, yeah.
Hey.
Totally, man.
Do you want to start the movie?
No.
Literally, yeah, you gotta continue.
Probably should anyway. Huh?
Movie Spotlight.
Christmas is coming in just 2 weeks. I hear them silver bells.
I love it.
Mistletoe is a parasitic plant. Yes, thank you, Carl.
Wow, this episode was so much fun to make. I'm not sure that Josh would agree, though.
Oh my goodness. So we did it was a 2-week turnaround on this. Everyone got their stuff to us, but Nakia and I spent a very interesting Christmas Eve not sleeping. Santa may have been delivering his presents around the world, but Nakia and I were up literally from all night until like 10 o'clock in the morning, just making sure everything's ready. And then it was a very, very long day. And then, of course, there are so many bells and whistles on this thing in terms of effects and all that it takes a very, very long time to export the final product. So we got the audio and everything ready to go. And then it was still like another almost 4 hours to export the final episode.
But it came out on Christmas Day.
It did come out on Christmas Day, like 9 o'clock at night.
I think the fact that you guys did that make you two my favorite Santa.
Oh,
that's a very sweet thing to say.
And a great segue to our question: who is your favorite incarnation of Santa Claus in popular culture?
Let's start with you, Mark-Eugene. Give us a different answer besides us.
Besides you guys, well, I am a Christmas fanatic, so that's why this episode means so much to me. So I've had a lot of Santas to choose from, but I'd have to say my absolute favorite is Billy Bob Thornton in Bad Santa.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, that's my favorite Christmas movie.
All right. Stuart, what about you?
I actually am going with David Huddleston
from
the Santa Claus, the movie, with John Lithgow and Dudley Moore.
Yes, of course. That is a rare Christmas movie that I don't find terribly saccharine.
Yes, it is. It was literally like the first live-action Santa Claus characterization for me to, hear and see. So they all just compared to that after that at that point.
It was this weird. I don't know if a lot of people have seen that movie. It's this weird movie where Santa becomes a superhero, basically.
Okay.
Yep.
It's like the origin story of Santa Claus and how he fights the evil John Lithgow.
What about the audience? What have we got from the audience tonight?
One, of course, the classic Richard Attenborough on Miracle on 34th Street, which is always an excellent choice, of course.
Yes.
We have one that definitely says not Tom Hanks.
Okay.
Do we have any? I think that's it.
People at home, that's all you got for us? Ashley, Monique, Menard?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Ed Asner in Elf. I love him in that.
Asner in Elf. Okay.
What about you, Nakia?
For me, I would have to go with the Santa in all of the late 70s, early 80s stop motion animation cartoons like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Those were my favorite growing up as a kid.
Excellent choice.
Eric Freeman from Anthony. Josh, what about you?
I think I need Anthony to tell me what Eric Freeman, which
what
Eric.
is Eric Freeman in?
While he's doing that, tell us, Josh, about yours.
That's a difficult choice. I might have to go with, just because it was in Doctor Who, the Nick Frost Santa, maybe.
Oh, that's the only reason?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Peter Capaldi's in that as well, so that's why.
Oh, I see.
We do love anything Nick Frost.
Oh, it looks like Carl knows Santa Claus the movie.
Thank you, Carl. Oh,
Okay.
You make me feel like a weirdo millennial here. Come on.
Yeah. Well, thanks again to everybody for tuning in. Don't forget that you can help support our creations by subscribing to patreon.com/sidekick productions for as little as $3 a month. You can also just help us by going to Venmo and making a donation there, or PayPal or Cash App. Any little bit helps. We really do appreciate it.
Of course, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2.
I thought you knew
Oh
that.
man.
I did not know that. I don't know who Eric Freeman was.
Yeah.
Excellent choice.
Excellent choice. Absolutely. But we will be back next week with a brand new episode of SideKick Power Hour. But before we do that, we have a very special announcement that we'd like to make. And so let's take a moment to pull up this graphic. You've been waiting for it. And if you are a member of the Patreon, you've known since last night that Skeleton Crew Season 5 premiere party is happening at Rock Bar on Saturday, July 17th from 7 to 9 p.m. And it's open to the public. There's no cost to get in. And if you would like more information, then I can help you with that too, because surprise, we now have an official Facebook event for it up, and I'm going to post that in the comments for you right here, right now, in the Skeleton Crew page. So hopefully that goes through. Let's see. It says can't post to some. We'll try the Demon Doctor 1, 2. And then we will see if we can put it on SideKick Productions here. And there it is for folks at home.
Yay.
There we go.
And then can we put it on YouTube, Nakia?
Yeah, I'm going to put it in the YouTube comments right now. So there we go. We will be gathering at Rock Bar NYC. And that is... in New York City, of course, in the Village, super easy to find. If you
For
are
those of you who don't know, it's the premier, what I would refer to as the premier bear bar of the city.
Absolutely.
Is that an understatement? Yeah.
Absolutely, it is.
So
And
it's quite the prestigious honor to get to do something like
there's
this.
a lot of great folks that work there, and they always have really great events. And a lot of our friends have performed there. And because we are having a musical episode this season, we thought it would also be fun for those folks in attendance to not only see the first 2 episodes of season 5, but we're also going to have live musical performances from Ashley Monique Menard, Mark-Eugene Garcia, Alexander Dorff.
Not Stuart Kiczek.
Alexander Dorff.
Alexander Dorff.
And also yours truly. Oh, and Nick Maines will also.
I'm not Nick Maines. I'm not Nick Maines.
But we will be doing some performances from the episode, from the musical episode, and you got to be there if you want to be a part of it. We'd love to have you there. The Facebook event is live. Tell your friends, tell your family, spread the word.
Very, very important though. If you do want to come, right now, Rock Bar, like I believe almost all gay bars, if not all gay bars in the city, do require proof of vaccination. So
Correct.
if you want to come, you have to bring your proof of vaccination.
And you'll need to follow any protocols that they have in place at the venue. So you can use your passport from the thing that Ashley's showing there, the OmniPass, or
Excelsior,
or you can just bring your card or a picture of your card, and they'll let you in.
Yeah.
So thanks so much to everybody for being on the show.
Totally worth it. Trust
We're
me.
so excited. If you have a podcast and you'd like for some members of the Crewniverse to come be part of your podcast, hit us up here or online somewhere and let us know. We'll be doing a lot of promotion for season 5 of Skeleton Crew, which does officially premiere first on Patreon on Saturday, July 17th. At 7 p.m., you'll be able to get the first 2 episodes of the show right then, and then, or I'm sorry, you get the first episode. If you're in person, you can see 2 episodes, but otherwise you have to wait another week. And then for folks who are not members of the Patreon, you have to wait a week to see it on YouTube, but it'll be available to you on YouTube.
Whole week?
A whole week. So
it just makes sense to subscribe to the Patreon. Then I think that just makes more sense.
Otherwise, you have to avoid spoilers all week.
That's right.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, Ashley's going to post a ton of spoilers. So I mean,
well, you know who else will? Pariah Carey.
Yes.
Pariah Carey will do a recap, and you guys will be fucked. So you've got to go to patreon.com/SideKick SideKick Productions, to make all of this work. We'd love to have you there. Thanks again to everybody for being here tonight. We always have such fun when Mark-Eugene is here. It's good to have all of our full crew back with Stuart and Ashley. We will be back next week, and we will have lots of stuff going on. So make sure to be watching all of the socials and all that good stuff. Until next time, say goodbye.
Bye.
Good luck, return.
All things from the SideKick Productions universe.
And I thought I was going to forget all my lines.
Because it's a a body positive show.
I read for the role of Hunter, and
And that's the tea.